Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Football Hypes, and in this video we're going to be doing the Forest Challenge in Soccer Manager 2022. Now we're going to sign 11 players with the surname Forest and put them into one starting 11 and see how well we do in one full season. Now if this video does get to 200 likes, I will do an episode 2 regardless of how well we do. So let's get straight into the challenge. So before we get into the challenge, we're going to have to do a few things first, like choose a sponsor, assign a scout, address player complaints and contracts. So let's get into that. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is choose a sponsor, and there's only one obvious sponsor I'm going to choose here, and that is Special Effect. So let's sign that deal. Now we're going to assign a scout, and to be honest we don't really need a scout considering we more or less know who we want to sign. So I'm just going to assign a scout just for the sake of assigning a scout, so we know this is out the way. Checking my inbox here, it looks like there are no complaints and no expiring contracts, although it does look like Bong will be retiring, and we do have a few players out on loan in Harry Arter, Nicholas Iwanu, Nuno da Costa and George Shelvey, so looking good. So I've shortlisted 6 players that we're going to be signing. We have Forestieri, we have Foresta, we have 3 players with the surname Forest, and we have Forester. Now unfortunately there aren't 11 players in the game with the surname Forest, so 6 will have to do. I mean, that's more than half the starting 11, which isn't too bad. Now considering we only have a 10.16 million transfer budget, we may have to sell a few players in our current squad in order to afford the players that we have shortlisted. So I've added a few players to the transfer list. In the first team I added Figueiredo and Bong. I mean, Bong's retiring, so we may as well get rid of him. And in the reserve team I added Smith, Forner, Richardson and Swan, and I think selling these players will definitely bolster our transfer budget. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and sign those players that we've shortlisted. Right, so I signed the 6 players that we shortlisted, and if you take a look at the bottom here, we have our Forest lads. So what I'm going to do now is give them shirt numbers. We're going to start off by giving Forestry number 9. We're going to give Alan Forest number 13, Forrester we're going to give number 10, James Forest we're going to give number 7, George Forest we're going to give number 6, and Foresta we'll give number 28. So now that we've done that, what I'm going to do is change the formation and set up some tactics. So I've gone with a formation of 4-2-3-1. In goal we have Samba, at left back we have Lowe, in the centre back partnership we have McKenna and George Forest, at right back we have Draga, in the midfield pivot we have Yates and Alan Forest, on the left wing we have Foresta, in the attacking midfielder position we have Forester, on the right wing we have James Forest, and up top we have Forestieri. Moving on to the tactics, taking a look at the instructions. So our captain will be Forestieri, Forestieri will also be taking the penalties, Forrester will be the free kick taker, and on corners will be James Forest. Moving on to general, our width will be narrow, mentality attacking, tempo normal, and creativity adventurous. Moving on to attack, the passing style will be mixed, attacking style down both flanks, forwards mixed, and wide play early crosses. For defense, pressing will be all over, tackling style hard, and backline normal. So we're going to be using this formation and these tactics for, hold on a minute, I forgot about the player roles. Right, so we're gonna have a keeper, 2 wing backs, 2 stoppers, a ball winning midfielder, a box to box midfielder, 2 wingers, an advanced playmaker, and a target man. Almost completely forgot about those. But anyway, like I was saying, we're going to be using this formation and these tactics for the rest of the season, and keep in mind that we're not going to be substituting any of the Forest players considering we only have 6 of them, and if one of them does get injured we may be forced to use some of our boosts. So I think we've done what we've needed to do. We've signed some players, changed the tactics about, got through some friendly matches. So what I'm going to do now is give you guys my realistic prediction of where I think we'll finish the season. I think top 10 is a realistic goal, considering we don't have the best of teams in the championship, but I think if we really push we could easily finish in the top 10. But our first game of the season is a tough one, Bournemouth away from home. Let's get right into it. Right, so the first game of the season is Bournemouth away from home. This is definitely going to be a tough game considering that Bournemouth are arguably one of the best teams in the league, but yeah, let's see how this game pans out. It will be an interesting one. Here comes Pearson, so it looks like Bournemouth are on the attack. Lomas is going backwards and he passes the ball out to Stanislas. Kelly now. Kelly running down the flank. Oof, Bournemouth are on the attack. They're looking a bit dangerous here. Billing, and it's 1-0 to Bournemouth. It was coming. It was coming. I mean, I'm not surprised there. They have been the better team. And yeah, I don't like the looks of this. I mean, it was a simple cross. It wasn't great defending. I mean, who is Forest marking? I mean, he's in no man's land. But It is what it is. 1-0 to Bournemouth. So we have been on the back foot here. I mean, Lerma has the ball again in midfield. Cahill, is that Gary Cahill? Can't be. Long ball out to Stanislas. Please, not 2-0. Alright, Samba saves. Good. We need to be saving some of these, please. Right, so it looks like the first half is coming to an end. 1-0 to Bournemouth. I think that was the only goal, the only piece of action really. But yeah, let's see how we're going to do in the second half. I actually really don't know. I'm hoping that we can perform a little better in the second half because the first half was dry. We were awful. So yeah, let's try and put a shift in the next half. So Bournemouth have had the upper hand this game, but here come Bournemouth again. Lerma in the midfield, taking it slow. Long ball out to Christie. I mean, it looks like Bournemouth are loving these long balls. Stanislas running into the box and it's 2-0. As easy as pie. I mean, it can't get any better for Bournemouth at this point. I mean, weak defending, and it's only what they deserve. They have been the better team. They've been on the front foot the whole game. I mean, who's McKenna kicking the ball to? I mean, he nails it into Anthony, was it? Stanislas gets the rebound, and he just knocks it in. I mean, as simple as that. 2-0 down. Here come Forest. Oh, not Forest, excuse me. Here come Bournemouth again. Marcondes passes the ball out again. Anthony on the ball. Another long ball. Samba knocks it wide. Here comes Christie and Samba saves again. Right, so the game does come to an end. 2-0 to Bournemouth. To be fair, it's not a great way to start the season, but look, there's another 45 games to play. Let's see how the rest of the season goes. The next game we're up against Cardiff City, one of the bigger, better teams in the championship. But the real question is, can we nick a result here? So we do have a free kick here. Forrester is on the free kick. What can he do with it? Not bad, and Forrester gets the rebound and he knocks it in. I think we were very fortunate there, but we are 1-0 up against Cardiff. Forrester, I think, gets his first goal or maybe second goal of the season. I mean, it wasn't a great free kick to be fair, but we do get the goal. So the first half does come to an end and Cardiff have not been in this game whatsoever. We've taken our opportunities, we've scored a goal, and that's exactly what we've needed. So let's hope we can go out into the second half with the same performance, same mentality, and hopefully we can score a second. We do need a second goal, and I think if we do get that second goal, we can finish off this game. It's all been Forest at the moment, so Forest takes the corner. Let's see what happens with this. Yates, here comes Low to Spence, nothing of it. There has not been much action in this game, but it is a free kick to Nottingham Forest. What's going on here? Oh, James Forrest picks up an injury. We may have to bring on one of the other guys. I'm just going to bring on Zinkernagel because we don't have any other Forest players on the bench, unfortunately, so we may have to roll with Zinkernagel. To be fair, there was barely any action in this game. I mean, we took our opportunity to score a goal, and in the end, we've won 1-0. I think it's a fantastic win. We've kept a clean sheet, and we've come up against one of the tougher teams in the championship, and we've won. Boys, we've travelled to London away to Millwall at the Den, a very, very intimidating place to come to. It's going to be an interesting fixture, but the boys seem fired up for this game. Here come Millwall. It's Leonard. Out to Malone. Bodvarsson. We cannot concede here. That was very close. That was very close. Here come Millwall again. Bradshaw. Back to Kieftenbeld. Saville. Back to Kieftenbeld. We can't concede now, please. Long ball to Bodvarsson. Defend. That was a banger, you know. That was an absolute banger. 1-0 to Millwall. So the first half does come to an end. I believe we've had one shot, one on target. It's not great. The first goal is crucial to any game, and Millwall have gotten that first goal. Let's hope that we can do something about that scoreline in the second half. We need a goal. So let's hope we can get an equalizer in the second half and maybe snatch a win here. Here comes Malone for Millwall, driving into the box. Past Drager, Bradshaw spills it, Samba, and they missed that opportunity. That could have easily been 2-0 to Millwall. And the referee blows for full time, 1-0 to Millwall. I mean, there was barely any chances for both teams in the game. I mean, we had nothing whatsoever. Millwall had one really good chance, took it and scored. 1-0 to Millwall in the end. Now we're up against Barnsley, the B-Tech Burnley. And lads, I think we have ourselves an opportunity here to get 3 points. So at the moment, we are on the front foot. It's looking good. Lowe has the ball. Passes it to Yates. What is Yates going to do with it? Please don't do something stupid. Long ball to Forestieri. Forestieri bangs it. Bangs it under the crossbar, and it's 1-0. A great goal. It was a great goal. It's a great vision from Yates to pass that long ball to Forestieri. It was great vision. Alright, here comes Helik. What is he going to do with the ball? Long ball out to Williams. We need to defend here. Spence, great tackle. Great tackle by Spence. Williams recovers. Ball into... who was that? Ulare. It was a good goal, to be fair. 1-1. It was a good goal. That was a good goal. So the first half has come to an end, and it's been pretty even so far. 1-1 going into the first half. I mean, both teams have had opportunities and both teams have scored. So let's see what the second half brings. Alright, so Barnsley do have a free kick here right outside the box. Who's going to take it? Woodrow. That was close. That was very close. Here comes Bawanamono. I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name, but... ball out, Williams intercepts it. Here comes Williams, Freezer, and here comes Forestieri. What is he going to do with the ball? Plays it back to Cafu. We just brought Cafu on, and let's see what he can do. Here comes Forrester. Forrester off the crossbar. Oh, that was close. That was very, very close. So in the end, the game finishes 1-1, and that was a very entertaining game. Both teams had great opportunities. Both teams played well, and I think a draw was the exact result. That was the perfect result, and I'm not complaining. Alright lads, so I do have some unfortunate news. I have been sacked as the manager of Nottingham Forest. Yeah, we've made it to about the half-season mark, and the board just got fed up, really. I think we're currently sitting in 17th place or something, and things were just falling apart. But yeah, I wish I was able to show you guys the table, you know, some of the results we got, but unfortunately I can't do that. And since I got sacked, there won't be an episode 2. Yeah, that kind of sucks. There won't be an episode 2. But I must say this challenge was super fun, and if you guys enjoyed it, please smash a like if you'd like to see more videos like this. But yeah, I will see you in the next video.